Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever time you're watching this video. So if this is your first time hearing my voice, if this is your first time seeing this guy, my name remains Bokoro and the Ebiton. So I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to kindly click on that red button, that subscribe button, and also on the notification bell in case any of our video comes up. You'll be the first group of people to see my video. So thank you. Today we're going to be discussing a very intriguing topic. This is a topic that has been disturbing me for quite a while now to do, but because of work schedule, because of the work out there, I've not been able to do this video. But I'm actually glad that I can actually share this do this video today and share to everyone across, especially my investors out there. So this video is for every investor out there, so everyone that is intending to buy a property, that already has a property. So this is like a guide to every investor out there. So if you're an investor, I need to share this video to your fellow investor, to everyone, so they can be guided. This video is a guide to getting a property here in Nigeria, so you will not buy and miss. As people pray and miss, so you will not buy a property and miss, and the end of the day you're putting your hands on your head. So today we're going to be discussing a topic called why the importance of a real estate consultant. Yes, the importance of a real estate consultant. Now, just as when you're sick, just as when you have headache, the doctors will not advise you for self-medication. So you always go to the hospital so that you can get diagnosed of whatever problem it is, so that you can find the appropriate solution to that those symptoms you've been having. And I tell you, once you follow the doctor's prescriptions and take the appropriate medication that have been given, definitely that symptoms will go, and whatever has been disturbing in the body to go. So that's how the consultants are in the real estate industry. They are like the doctors in the real estate. yes. So they diagnose all the properties. They diagnose the right properties for you to buy. If you want to get the right property in the right location to get a very high ROI on your investment, return on investment, they are the right people to meet. They're the right people to communicate with. You can't take away a realtor. Now, I know investors out there, you might be asking yourself these few questions: that why can't I buy a landed property of my own? Why can't I just go directly to the company to buy the property directly from them? Why do I need a consultant? I know these are the questions that you've been asking, but today I want you to know the importance of all those people out there calling you on your phone. Man, this property inspection, we book for inspection, you didn't come. So most of you feel like these people are like pain in the neck. They are really disturbing, but I'm telling you, those people are the consultants are lifesavers. I'm telling you the truth, they are lifesavers. Now, I know the market is a bit saturated, and we have a lot of consultants out there, both the trained ones, both the professional ones, and the ones that are in for just the cash alone. Don't get me wrong, we all are in for the cash, but there are some of us that are really landed. We know what we are doing. So today I'm going to be telling you the importance of why you need a consultant in your real estate dealings. One of the points I want to talk about is a consultant is a guide. Is a guide. You know, when you're driving along the road and there's a signboard saying don't men at work, don't go towards this direction, go towards this direction. So that's how a consultant is. So a consultant is there as a signboard to guide you to know the right developers to buy from. They understand the terrain. Let me put it this way: a consultant understands the terrain, they understand the market, they understand the flow of things in the industry. So they have been here and there in the market, so they know the appropriate place for you to buy your property from. Yes, these consultants are dealing with the developers, yes, one-on-one. So they know they've experienced one or two with these developers, so that they can guide you the right place for you to buy. So if you are going straight to a developer to buy, you don't know the problem you're going to face. So this consultant has gone through all this. They have the experience with all, they have a peculiar experience with each of all these developers. So they know the right place, the right place, the right developers to deal with. So you won't have to get any problems when you buy a property from these sole people. So another point that you need a realtor, a consultant, is a consultant fights on your behalf. Yes. Now, I'm also a consultant and I work in a real estate firm. So I see the way most of these consultants come and fight for their clients. And my client has paid for a piece of land for over 2 weeks, over 3 weeks, over a month, and he has not gotten all his documents. You know, when you buy a property, it doesn't end there. Once you pay that money, it doesn't end there. You have to get your contract of sales, you have to get your deed of assignment, you have to get your survey plan. And I tell you, the whole process is cumbersome. The whole process is stressful. Now, most of you are not really feeling the pain because there's a consultant in the middle fighting all those for you. And before you know it, they're going to say your documents are ready. So this is what the consultant does. They fight till you get your document right, your deed of assignment and the survey. And I've even seen a consultant, after all these things are ready, they get the client's document and take it to the client all the way without any extra cost. Yes, most of the times you investor out there can be kind enough to tip, but they're not asking. But most of the time I've seen this consultant take the client's documents to their doorstep. Yes, that is how far they can go. And another area is the area of allocation, and this is a major issue that we all need to talk about. Now, we have a lot of developers that you bought the property from. In the next a year, 2 years, you have not been allocated. Yes, this is why you need a consultant. Now, a consultant, just imagine that a consultant had a client before with social company, and the company has not been allocated. The company has not allocated his client. Do you think that same consultant will take you there? Now, these people understand, and they've had experiences, as I said earlier, they've had experiences in each of all these developers. So they won't want you to go through that same process. Then if you're going through yourself, you know how it is. So when it comes to allocation, these people are there to make sure their clients, they have your interest first at their mind. Yes, they want to please because they want to get you to their own side. So they're doing everything possible to make sure you get allocated. So you won't go to the right, you won't go to the wrong developers, and you'll be there 2-3 years. You're not allocated yet your own portion, and that is, you know, a friend of mine will always say, you don't own a piece of land until you're allocated, and that's true. You're paying for the land as far as the area has not been cut out for you. You don't own the land yet. But this is what a consultant go through. First of all, when getting a land, what you investors want is, does this land have C of O? Does it have a title on it? Does it have a title on it? But most of you don't even verify the title. Yes, you don't even verify the title. But this is what the consultant does. They go as far as verifying the title on that land to check the authenticity of the land, if it really has the title. Most of the time, most of the developers will say, okay, this land has an extension. Am I right? Yeah. This some of my crews here. Does it have a C of O? Most of the time, they just put it out there. This land has C of O. Why it doesn't? And you are so interested in buying a C of O property, so you go ahead without further verification and buy the piece of land. And later on, you go ahead to verify it, and it doesn't have the title. Then you're already hooked up somewhere. But this is what the consultant does. They go ahead to verify all these titles to make sure that the clients are safe to buy. And also location. Now, I keep saying these things. A consultant is not going to site for himself. He's going to site because of you investors out there. Now, a consultant already knows the place, but they are going to that inspection because of you. I have spoken to so many clients, so many investors in diaspora. Most of them know ibejulekki in and out. They know the Dangote refinery, they know Naijaproperties resort, they know the Lekki deep sea port, they know a lot of places, even Egbe, the new emerging city. They know all these places. Why? Because of a consultant. Now, because the consultant have been able to do a tour video, I've done a video from different locations. Then these people, they can actually have a feel. They are not here in Nigeria, but they already have a feel of what the land they bought look like, the environment. They can describe the entirety of the whole environment to you, what is happening in that place. And sometimes it marvels me at times when I talk to most of these clients out there and they are telling me places. I was like, so have you been here before? Say no. We see what you guys are doing out there. We see the videos you guys are putting out. You see the tour videos people are doing from social locations to social locations and all. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. That is why you can't do without a consultant. Just imagine a promo is going on. How do you know as an investor? And this is a work of a consultant to let you know, sir, there is a promo on this land, and the promo is from so period to so period. The consultant gives you updates on promos that are going on, and to save you cost. Probably a land you're supposed to buy for 10 million naira, and the consultant is telling you that okay, in the next 2 months, in the next a month, in the next 2 weeks, this company are going to do a promo. So I advise you to wait so you can save cost of probably 2 million off from that 10 million naira you want to buy. And so that is the beauty of having a realtor by your side. And apart from that, they give you regular updates of properties that are coming up. Sir, there is a new landed location. There is a new property coming up in this location. There is a new property coming up in this location, and the place has a very high prospect, and your return on investment is going to be boom. Those are things that you need to know, and so many investors have benefited because of consultants. So if you want to get the right property, if you want to get it rightly, if you don't want to make a mistake when it comes to real estate investments, get a trusted consultant. Yes. So just in case you're out there and you've heard terrible stories about how people have been duped regarding real estate investments, how they bought a property and that property has been taken back from them without any form of refund. So many stories out there about buying a piece of property somewhere and the land doesn't have a good title. I'm telling you, you can avoid all those stress. You can avoid all those troubles. You can avoid all those headaches. You can avoid all those what again? Can you help me with the word out there? So you can avoid all those things. Realistically speaking, like on a real note, you can avoid all that. What am I saying? You can avoid that. Get a consultant, a trusted consultant. In case you don't have anyone, I'm here. My name is Bokoro and the Ebito. You can search me on YouTube. You can search me on Google. It will bring out my digits. My digits is going to be on this video. So you can give me a call if you want to get a piece of property in the right location, the right land, for future investment, or for a property you want to buy and start building, or you want to buy a building. You can call Bokoro and the Ebito. Yes, the name is going to be on the screen. I know it sounds somehow. I'm from Bayelsa State. That's Bokoro and the Ebito, but you can call me Andy. So you can search the numbers on. You can see the number on your screen. So if you want to do any business and you don't you want to invest in real estate and you don't want to have any issues, you don't want to have any complaint, you don't want to say the word I don't know, you can give me a call and let's get started today. And I promise you, you're not going to regret your decision in investing in real estate. So stay tuned until I come back your way again. In case you have any other any disturbing topic, you can drop it on the comment section. We're going to look at it and probably turn it into a topic and discuss it. So until I come back your way again, stay safe out there. Terrible things are happening out there, but don't forget to invest. I'm telling you, don't forget to invest. You know, investment is the only thing that gives you a guarantee in an unknown future, the future that you don't know. The only way you can guarantee the future for yourself is when you invest rightly and when you invest on time. So stay tuned until I come back again. Bye.